Cast your minds back to Chile at the end of last season. The title fight went down to the wire. Rosberg X Racing were crowned champions. Michaela Arlen-Kodlitsky alongside me as defending champion coming into season 4. That sounds all right, doesn't it?
Definitely. I mean, super happy to be back and, you know, defending the championship, and now it was amazing to take the title with the team. And yeah, great to be back. Same team, same teammate Johan, new sponsor to the team, San Mini Meal. So now it's happy to be back. It's a challenging track out here in Saudi, and sand and driving in the dunes is maybe not what we have most experience from, but now it's great to be back.
I'm sure it'll still be full send from you two. There's probably a good feeling, isn't there, coming in? But some competition throughout the paddock.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there are some new teams and also new driver pairings. And I mean, last year, as we could see, it was really down to the last race of the whole season. And I believe it's going to be really tight this year again. So we always have to be on our toes, keep improving, keep doing better.
We're expecting it to be super, super competitive. Thank you very much, Michaela. Best of luck to you. Thanks. Racing starting once again very soon. As I mentioned, we do have some new faces in the paddock. 3 drivers making their debut. Gray and Travis for Legacy Motor Club. Daniela joins me now, racing here for JBXE alongside Andreas. Welcome to Extreme. What are your first impressions, having already got a race under your belt?
Thank you for having me. First impression is first day of school, but everybody is very nice and getting to know the atmosphere quite well, and the car is a lot of fun to drive.
You're making history here as well, of course, the first Saudi woman racing for Extreme E. You have plenty of experience in sand, don't you? But as you said to me, less so wheel to wheel. And I'm afraid to say, Extreme E is very much wheel to wheel.
It is different. I do find this more similar to rallycross, and I did some stuff on track with motorcycles about 5 years ago, but that's different with speed bikes. And the sand, you know, is home for me, so that's kind of nice. But the jumps are new. And yeah, the other cars are new. Sometimes I've done the Dakar Rally. Sometimes you do get stuck a little bit behind cars if you're in the back in the dust, but you have a very civilized alarm to ask them to let you pass, so that's different.
It's a little bit different here, but it's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck. Hopefully you'll find some speed out there. Thank you very much. Acciona Sainz, now a new face for them this season. Not a new face to the XE paddock, though. Fraz joining me now. Fraz, bit of work for Acciona Sainz to do after this morning. How did it feel out there?
You know, they've done a good job of watering the track to keep the dust down, make the racing exciting. You know, Laia had a little moment in the first corner, but she kept it on four wheels, thankfully. But, you know, we're very much still in the fight. The guys are giving us a good package, and we're going to go out there and put on a show in Q2.
Where do you think more pace, more speed can be found, both, as you say, in the car setup, but also out there, as we do see these ruts begin to really build up?
You know, the conditions are always changing. You know, 4 cars on track. We've been used to 1-car runs, so, you know, it really multiplies the track evolution when you have so many cars on track. But we're just going to take it as it is. It's the same for everybody. So we're going to go out there, represent, and try to go as fast as we can.
Grand final's got to be the big aim, right?
Definitely. Podium. Let's go.
Podium, there we go. You had it here. Thank you very much indeed to you, Fraz. Well, qualifying 2 is coming up. Of course, both qualifyings will determine where, indeed, these teams will end up, be it the redemption race or the grand final. Racing coming up very soon.
Attention all teams. Stand by for the start of the Desert XPRIX. Qualifying round 2, heat 1 is about to commence. Energize your systems and prepare to race.
Okay, yup, 2.4.
To be told to go box after 2 laps, you do. There is so much going on out there. You haven't got a clue whether you're on lap 1 or lap 2.
But actually when you're out there in the heat of it, doing it is one of the biggest things. So Taylor
Laia Sanz is already in and ready to go, but that, of course, is a mark of how much progress they've had at the drive.
It is something that you need to work on. You need to keep on practicing. They don't get much time in these cars to practice that, so they're getting faster and faster, and the team develop more. And as Chris Braun and hands over to their back, they all do something.
Ah, fun. Couldn't see nothing. Damn it.
That was fun teaching nothing for Travis. He took what forward what he was on the way back. Remember they won the first section.
Yeah, I think we've seen so much development throughout the female field that really have working on the inside the team and the guys who sometimes have more experience. And they are all committed to such
Racing.
That's Legacy M3C coming through, and then a final place.
Here is Carlos. Good to see you. You're a brand new signing, Fraser McConnell, with last year's fantastic driver, Laia Sanz. What a great pairing. Are you happy with the way you've started the season?
Yeah, of course. You know, we have Fraser with us this year, and always when you change, you need to accommodate certain things, but so far so good. Good race, last one, happy, and now we need to carry on in the final.
I mean, both of your drivers have lots of experience. What can you impart on them now you are 4 times Dakar champion, Carlos? Well done, by the way.
Thank you very much. Appreciate, thank you. Yeah, they know what to do. Obviously, I'm here just to try to support them, give some tips, you know, when we are talking about the setup of the car. Without driving is difficult, but I know anyhow a little bit on the track record of what we do in certain conditions and other conditions. So I try to remember then what is available and what I think could be the best.
Thank you, Carlos. Fantastic performance, and we look forward to seeing the rest of the season up front for Acciona Sainz. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Veloce third last season, of course, getting the job done in qualifying. Kevin Hansen there bringing it home in second, 18 points you through to the grand final. How do you see your performance so far today?
It's been really good. I mean, we had this little penalty take away our moment of shine this morning that we got, you know, it was just a telemetry failure. So a race win and a P2, I mean, that's really good. The track was really much dustier now this time, so it was a big advantage to be out front compared to this morning. So, but we got a great car. Like the Ion Veloce Racing team has done a great job with this car, and we feel really confident out there. Even if the track is changing and getting rougher, very confident. So it was also nice to do some overtaking. Would have liked to get one more to get that championship point, but just a little bit too far behind. But you know, it's a good start to the year.
It was a good battle with Gray, of course, a newcomer to XE.
Yeah, she did fantastic. She was really, really quick, and for a moment in the beginning of the lap, I was like, it's going to be really tight to catch, but I got some good runs, and by then she got quite defensive into one, and I got on the outside, which was really cool. So she raced really fair and really nice, and I think, you know, the track for this afternoon will be the biggest challenge to adapt to. But you know, we got a great car, and I got a great partner. So you know, looking forward to this afternoon.
I'm sure you've learned a few things to take into that final as well. Thanks very much, Kev. Best of luck to you and Molly. What a setting we have for rounds 1 and 2 of Extreme E. The Desert XPRIX here in Saudi Arabia. We're in the middle of absolute nowhere. That's pretty much what Extreme E is all about. A fair few new faces on the grid for this season, season 4 of XE as well. A new team in Legacy Motor Club as well. And 2 Americans joining the grid for this season. We're going to head through now to speak to legend Travis Pastrana alongside me, who has very kindly let us in for a little sneak peek here of the garage of how things are set up with this new team. Travis, I'm going to actually put you on the spot. I'm handing you the microphone. I'm not getting in your car, though. Don't worry. We're not doing a straight swap. You're going to give us a tour. Here you go.
Well, no, it's pretty cool. We come all the way out here. We have all the data overlays, which is really cool. Florian giving us some just information. Gray, obviously, we're trying to figure out everything that we need to do she had the best reaction time, such an awesome start, and we're trying to figure out if there was anything that we can do differently heading down that first straightaway, or if we just kind of hit a softer spot. So we got Earl over here. He's kind of our desert expert, if you will. Gray, Banksy. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to doing the engineer stuff and try to figure out how we can go faster. But enjoy your trip.
Thank you very much, Travis. Perhaps stick to the day job, but that was really good. I'm going to just grab a quick chat with Earl. How tricky is this course out there, Earl? Of course, you're very well trained in designing them.
Yeah, this is an interesting course. What we didn't expect was all the ruts developing. I think the addition of water has definitely created the ruts to be probably twice the size they normally would be, and it's having its way with a few of the drivers.
We'll see how much pace, how much more speed you can extract heading into the rest of this. Thank you so much, Earl. Thank you very much, Travis. Thank you, Gray, for letting us in. We'll let you continue with all of this stuff. Thank you to Legacy Motor Club, and welcome to the XE family. Our second race of qualifying 2 is coming up. Katie Munnings alongside me here. It was a good, solid start for Andretti here. So much of XE is getting the car home in one piece, isn't it? How did you see your run, especially being squeezed tight into that first corner alongside Johan Kristoffersen?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good run. We're really happy with the P2. As you say, it was tight. It's actually really narrow to make that angle from lane 4. So inside's normally best, but I think you can also carry a lot around the outside, which is cool because I think we all want a grid where you can win from any position on the grid for the final, right? So that was exciting. I think for Heat 2, we were actually quite unlucky. We pulled Heat 2 in both random draws, so it's way more rutted. I think the delta on track is like 2 seconds in the ruts compared to if you're in Heat 1. So when we're looking at the qualifying point system, because we're reversing the grid for each quali now, it might actually come down a lot more to traction challenge points this year. So it means that we're going to have a really big push to be able to get the traction challenge. Being in Q2 is obviously a lot more rutted, so we have to hope that the ruts are on our side and in our favour for this one. I think, yeah, I mean, we're in a solid position so far. Timmy's obviously taking the start now, so hopefully that we can both put some really good laps down and give ourselves maximum points to get into the final.
That's great insight, and quickly, Timmy's taking that start from grid position 1, isn't he? So actually not the inside, the outside. Advantage there, perhaps, not being squeezed in?
I mean, yeah, I think you can probably take it from anywhere. As I said, it's quite even. He's probably, yeah, I'm not going to tell you what he's going to do, actually, so I nearly did. You nearly got me there.
Almost got you. Can you tell me anything else about your approach for today and your aims?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. With, new season, new start. We just want to lay it all on track. I think, we've got the pace to be there. Hopefully we can get into the final. That's the aim ultimately. And then I'd be taking the start there. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Thank you so much, Katie. Well, here we go. Qualifying 2, Heat 2 is coming up.
Attention all teams. Stand by for the start of the Desert XPRIX. Qualifying round 2, Heat 2. Attention all teams. Stand by for the start of the Desert XPRIX. Qualifying round 2, heat 2, is about to commence. Energize your systems and prepare to race.
RXR is 1.3 behind you. McLaren's another 0.7. Keep heading your mark. Good stuff. 1.6 to RXR, 1.6 to RXR. Good job. Keep it clean now. Keep it clean. You've 4 car lengths already. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Good job. Box 2, look out for the orange board.
In front, chase her down, it's 1 second ahead. Gap is now 1 second behind. Okay, Matthias, so Katie hasn't used her hyperdrive, and neither has Lara.
So let's go down to the command center. We've got another willing driver to speak to us. Cristina Gutierrez, I believe you're there. Cristina,
yes, I'm here.
It's so nice to speak to you. I love the papaya on you. That was a thrilling race. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was not very easy. We knew that the start is going to be fighting, and also the first lap is going to be like it was. I couldn't expect it so much dust in the first corner, so I was totally blind in the first corner, so I need to release a little bit. I lost time there, and then the rest of the lap I tried to catch them and not make a big gap behind them. It was not easy because, as I said, there is a lot of dust in the track now. But we are happy because Matthias took the car and he did great. So we are happy to be in the final, I think. And yes, happy to be in the Papaya team.
Cristina, Dakar winner, now a McLaren driver. We'll look forward to seeing you in the final later on today. Congratulations and good luck for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's not just about the racing out on this epic, incredible course here at the Desert XPRIX. Of course, everywhere Extreme goes, we leave a lasting, positive environmental legacy. Professor Carlos Duarte is joining me now, part of the Extreme Scientific Committee. So tell us, what is the environmental message? What's the key point of the environmental focus for this one?
So in this race, we are drawing attention to the importance of joining the fight to conserve and restore coral reefs. Tropical coral reefs are the rainforest of the ocean. They host 1 in every 4 marine species. They also provide livelihoods for 1 billion people around the world and protect the shorelines of vulnerable nations that have low-lying shorelines. And yet we have lost 2/3 of the global coral reefs. 50% of that loss has been done historically to local impacts like dredging, physical damage, deteriorated water quality. But over the last 15 years, climate change started to take a big toll on coral reefs, and we have lost now 15% of coral reefs to climate change. And the IPCC projects that even if we meet the most ambitious objective of the Paris Agreement, we may still lose 75 to 90% of remaining coral reefs. So at this point, then, what we are doing and what the Legacy Project is doing is to fast track and demonstrate new technologies to be able to achieve what seems to be impossible, which is to secure a future for coral reefs so that our children, your children, our grandchildren are able to grow in an ocean still vibrant with coral reefs. So we do that by developing new technologies. We also engage globally the scientific community with this fight through the Global Coral R&D Accelerator platform that I'm the executive director of, and also through the technologies that are being developed at King Abdullah University of Science and Technology.
It's so important, isn't it? And we've had 4 years of legacy now in Saudi as well. Just quickly, what have we achieved here?
Well, the first season we achieved something remarkable, which is that Extreme identified the largest and most important turtle nursery and rockery in the Red Sea, which was not really being conserved, and draw attention to the importance of improving that area and conserving sea turtles. After 4 years of a legacy project, we have now revitalized that population. It has grown by 300% and is really a success story. On the last 2 seasons, then we focused on rewilding land, and then we deployed plantation projects of forests, release wild animals like endangered lizards and also sand gazelles and other animals that keep the ecosystem wild.
Incredible, so much work. Thank you so much, Carlos.
Thank you, Laura.
Certainly the ambition is to be challenging for race wins and challenging for the championship. As a team we've been evolving since season 2 when we first came in, and we're in a position now to be challenging for the championship. So that's the reason for recruiting both Christina and Matthias, two incredible drivers that have shown their qualities in many disciplines and especially Extreme E. So really excited to have them on board.
Wow, it's a very exciting moment in my race career. It's like a dream come true because McLaren is like a historic team. So I'm very excited and very happy to be here.
I'm a big fan of the Papaya family in general, and of the last couple of years I think they've also positioned themselves as a bit different to everybody else, and that suits me.
Matthias Ekström is a fantastic driver. He made a lot of things, rallycross, Dakar Rally, Extreme E. I think he's one of the best drivers in this moment, and I think we are going to do a good team.
I know Christina since a couple of years now, and she has been doing so well, and lately now also the success she had in Dakar for sure will make her even more motivated and strong for the future as well.
It was an amazing moment in my race career. We won Dakar. It was a little dream since I was very young, and I think I never forget. For sure, the experience that I had in Extreme E, the experience that I have in Dakar Rally, I think I am a little bit experienced, not like Matthias Ekström, but for sure I'm going to give everything to give us success.
I'm quite happy when helmet is off, but with helmet on I'm not so happy. I'm more concentrated and focused and a bit boring with helmet on.
Motorsport is a notoriously difficult industry to get into. So for us, what we thought about was, are there some unique opportunities to produce a programme that would allow underrepresented talent to get their first gig within motorsport, and that is the Ambassador Programme.
I started around high school, a time trying to start looking into cars. I started saving up all of my money. I did my university application, and then I just told my mom, you know, I'm going to England. Just from there, I was able to find this opportunity.
For Saudi, the most important is getting used to drive with Matthias, getting used to drive with all the team, and for sure we will try to win.
It's a sprint race and you have to be very aggressive from the first meter. I promise you I will do my best. The victory sits with the Papaya family.
Our redemption race is coming up. Unfortunately, Andretti just missing out on our grand final. Timmy, talk me through that one. It was a great run from you, but ultimately you just missed out on points.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a close race, and I had a terrible start actually from the outside of the grid, and I wanted to send it on the outside, but I was way back, so I changed my mind, undercut, and I managed to finally, pass Timo eventually and got into the pits. But yeah, it was just such a close race, and we didn't have the cleanest of pit stops, which put us back a little bit. But yeah, it feels like we should have been through. Like I felt great today, but yeah, it was very close in points, and that's life, that's racing. So we'll just refocus. The redemption race has actually a decent amount of points in it this year, so we want to grab all the points we can from that race.
Yeah, 12 points available, 2 more than last year now in the redemption race. What are the learnings going into that?
Well, I think we have a great car, and the team's done a great job. It feels like we have all the pieces of the puzzle there. So we'll just keep building on that, and hopefully we can get that win in the redemption race.
Thank you very much indeed, Timmy. Good luck.
Tropical corals are the tropical forest of the sea in terms of the importance in building a structure, but also supporting biodiversity. So coral reefs support 1 in every 4 marine species. They also provide livelihoods for nearly 1 billion people around the world, and they protect the shorelines of vulnerable countries. And if coral reefs are lost, some low-lying nations will actually lose their natural territory. By current assessments, we have lost about nearly 2/3 of the extent of corals in the ocean, and the drivers of those losses have been multiple. But over the last 20 years, and more strongly over the last 8 years, then climate change is the major driver of loss. So about 15% of the losses of corals can be directly attributed to climate change. And the projections of the future of corals under climate change, we might lose 75 to 90%. So being the first ecosystem that is at risk of becoming functionally extinct due to climate change. Personally, I'm involved in 4 major efforts to conserve corals. I'm the executive director of CORDAP, and it's the only global program where scientists from different nations are working together to deliver new science and technology to conserve and restore coral reefs. Then on my own work as a scientist, through the work that I do, the research that my team and students do, we focus a lot on the future of coral reefs, and we have created a new startup called Ocean Revive, providing cost-effective technologies to restore coral reefs elsewhere. And the 4th dimension is the outside science. The latest one of them is one born here also in Saudi Arabia called the WAVE, which is a new platform to activate society to regenerate the abundance of the oceans within 1 human generation. If we focus on making the impossible possible, we can still do it, and there are recent lessons that science can really do that. For instance, COVID and the vaccines during COVID is an example of a global collaborative program that fast-tracked the delivery of something that seemed impossible. So that's why we really focus on R&D as the pathway to secure a future for coral reefs.
The sun is beating down. It is roasting hot here in the desert in Saudi Arabia. Sun mini meal, first race weekend for you guys, first race weekend as a duo as well, but you've not quite made the grand final. How do you reflect on the morning, and what have you learned to bring into the redemption race?
Yeah, it's been quite a tough first day. We are super excited to be here and to kick off season 4, but unfortunately we've been struggling with tech issues all day. We find something big after already Q1 that we were racing with, but now we are trying to figure out what is going on, but there is something that is not really correct.
Oh, we'll see. Well, best of luck to you guys in that redemption race. You've clearly got some pace, Clara. We'll see. JBXC, the garage just alongside here, they are also in our redemption race today. I'm going to make my way through the garage now to find Andreas Baccarat. Redemption race for you guys. There are more points up for grabs in it, though. How are you looking forward to this one? What's the mindset going in?
Very much. We're next to Timo and Clara. We're going to give them a run for their money. And as you can see in the background, the JBXC car is turned upside down. We're taking the wheels on the floor and turning it upside down to go faster. Actually, we have a guy lying upside down inside the car, changing the brake pedals and taking that one away. Also, we have Tom here, the MVP from last year in Extreme E. Hard at work or hardly working, and Connor's backhead. First to the moon. No, I was kidding.
So it's all going on to get some more pace out of this car then for the redemption race?
Yeah, we're trying. You know, we have struggled a bit, you know, trying to get there. We are getting closer and it feels better every time we're out there. So going the right way and hoping that we can be up there fighting for that win.
Thanks very much, Andreas, and to the rest of the team you've introduced to us as well. And to Daniel, best of luck to you guys. Here we go, the redemption race coming up soon.
Attention all teams. Stand by for the start of the Desert XPRIX. The redemption race is about to commence. Energize your systems and prepare to race.
.5, 2.5.
2, switch zone 2.
We had 4 seconds later for JBXE on the way in, and another 9 to Legacy. I'll update you.
Travis is 2 seconds behind.
Good job, man. That's 22.7 seconds over Travis.
Shiner, who he waved at as he went past. It's Estrada and Ledbetter get P2 on their debut in the redemption race. Their team will be looking to be in the final tomorrow. A little bit of JBX. Right, we're going to head down to the command centre in a moment and have a catch-up with one of our drivers. I think we've got Katie Munnings down there, actually, so brilliant drive by her at the start of that one. Let's go and have a chat. Katie, what an amazing start by you. I don't know if I've seen a more perfect start in Extreme E. You just seem to get your use of the hyperdrive bang on when the wheel spin stopped. What was it like in the car?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was a pretty good launch straight away. It was really important for us to win this race. I think we now get more points than the person that finishes fourth in the final, so that was a big thing for us. I think on pace, we could have been in the final. We should have been there, really, but we got quite unlucky with our grid draw for quali heats. We were in two really competitive heats today, so it's just the way it goes in Extreme E sometimes, but it feels like a little bit of redemption for the team. Hopefully, we had a big push in the traction challenge as well, so hopefully we can keep an eye on that for the extra championship point there.
2 championship points they put it back up to, haven't they? So yeah, well worth grabbing those. I know you guys will be disappointed that you weren't in the final, because I think you've got great pace, but I reckon there's 6 teams, aren't there, with great pace at the moment, and there's only 4 spots. So tomorrow, just going to go a bit harder in quali?
Yeah, absolutely. Also, it's a lottery as to which male and which female start as well, so we'll have to see what the other teams do tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully we can have a good race. I think we deserve to be there, so we'll give it everything.
Thank you, Katie. Best of luck tomorrow. Well done today.
Cheers.
1.2. Gap 0.9.
Keep pushing, trying to close the big gap in front. 9 tenths. One, go!
Yeah, check.
Gap 1.5. Keep pushing, keep pushing. She's on your inside. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Through the finish. Yes! Yes! Well done, Michaela. Good job. Well done. Nice fight.
We got it, we got it.
Did we get it?
Yes, we got it.
It's a good
That's
move down
close,
the
but we got
inside.
it.
When you get back, let's have a chat about what else you need from us so that you know how to do it.
Are we P1?
Yes, we won the race. Let's have some champagne or whatever they serve here.
Nice job, everyone. Right, nice job. Really good job.
Thank you. Tack, good fight. Good fight. Thank you.
Good job.
Nice.
Perfect.
crazy. Very crazy.
Thank you.
Good job.
Nice.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. On you go.
Third place for Veloce. Kevin, coming to you first. I sense some frustration at that result, not quite what you wanted, but it is a podium in the opening race. How do you reflect?
Yeah, it's good. You know, when we started the season, we wanted consistency, and I think if we keep this up, you know, it's going to be a good year. You know, the Eon Veloce racing crew did a great job. This car was flying. We were in the dust all race, and you know, didn't leave a second into the guys in front winning, you know, battling for the lead. So we got the car. We just didn't execute well enough to get that win. But you know, we're here. It's a podium, and it's a beautiful, beautiful setting for one.
Yeah, absolutely. And the best thing is you can do it all again tomorrow as well. Is there any more you could have squeezed out of that? Anything you could have done differently?
I don't know. I didn't see most of the laps, so I just knew I was like this and then like this, and yeah, it was proper sketchy. I don't think I've had that many moments in one lap than that last one, but I knew Fraser was behind, and there was, you know, with the battle, you never know what's going to happen up in front. So we had to finish at least with the third. So that was just it was like we do that or we roll spectacularly, and thankfully we did the former. But yeah, as Kevin said, we know we've got mega pace and a mega team, so we just got to keep putting those pieces together.
You brought it home safe. You can do it all again tomorrow. Congratulations. Enjoy the podium. Third place, Kevin and Molly of Eon Veloce. Seconds, guys. Thanks.
5, 4.
Second place, and I know there'll be some mixed emotions because it could have been first for a moment. Christina, Matthias, though, I'll come to you first. Talk me through that move off the start, the widest line we've seen all day, and then cutting right in to take the lead of the race from the outside. How did you come up with that one?
No, we have been struggling all day long, actually. In the morning, we were not very fast at all, and we knew we were not good off the start. So I thought I'd focus on the first corner as good as possible and then hope that the others would be battling, but I saw they didn't. So when I turned in, I thought it wouldn't work. But then I realized that I had a very clean corner, and then I took the hyperdrive in the exit, and then, then I was first. So that was quite nice.
Yeah, it was amazing. It drew some gas from the crowd very quickly as we do have a podium to get you onto. The battle with Michaela. Just talk me through that and how you reflect now in second.
Yeah, it was a nice battle. We always fight during all the season, and I want to say that it was very nice inside the car, also big intense, but finally we couldn't take the win. But we are very happy because it's the first time with the team, the first time together, and we cannot say thanks. I cannot say thanks to anyone, and I want to say thanks for giving me the opportunity to be in Neon McLaren.
A super start for both of you in McLaren colours. Congratulations, enjoy the podium. Our first winners of season 4. Johan, quickly coming to you first. We saw Matthias get that brilliant start, but then you got the move on him. How do you reflect on your laps?
Yeah, it was good. I saw Matthias lined up a bit towards the left to get the smooth surface, and then he didn't use hyper. So yeah, then he got me into T2, and then I tried to follow, stay close as possible. But he's fast. It is very tricky, very bumpy. But then I just got a run on him in the same corner where he overtook me the lap before, and apparently I think his right rear mirror was broken, so he couldn't see me. And then Michaela drove fantastic. So happy to be back on top.
Super quick, we've got to get the podium going. Michaela, that battle with Christina was epic, wasn't it?
Well, thank you. I mean, Johan handed over the car in a good position, and then Christina was a good overtake, but I'm very happy to do my overtake and take the win for the team.
Absolutely. Enjoy the podium. Congratulations, our winners, Rosberg X Racing. And welcome to the podium celebration for the Extreme E Desert X3 Round 1 in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Let's begin the celebrations by welcoming our podium finishers to the stage. In third place, Ion Veloce Racing. In second place, Neon McLaren Extreme E. Congratulations to all of our winners and their teams. Our dignitaries will now present the trophies. Alejandro Agag, CEO and founder of Extreme E, will now present the winning team trophy to Kimmo Limitainen, team principal of Rosberg X Racing. President Tony Chan, President of KAUST, and Professor Carlos Duarte, Professor at KAUST and Extreme E, Scientific Committee member, will now present the third place trophies trophies to Christina Gutierrez and Matthias Ekstrom of Neo McLaren XE. His Royal Highness Prince Khalid bin Sultan Al Abdullah Al Faisal, Chairman of the Saudi Automobile and Motorcycle Federation, will now present the first place trophies to Johan Kristoffersen and Michaela Arlen Kotelinski of Rosberg X Racing. Teams, it's time to celebrate! We will see you tomorrow for Extreme E, Desert X3 Round 2.
He waves at Timo Scheider. Oh, contact between them. Oh, side by side, it's going to be enough, surely. Gutierrez on a roll.